Welcome to TMZ Live. Charles here.
Van here. What's up?
So we have to begin with some very sad news about Luke Perry. He passed away Monday morning at the hospital, the same hospital where he'd been transported last week when we told you that he'd suffered the massive stroke on Wednesday morning, and he's been at the hospital ever since, and they were not able, he never recovered from that stroke. His condition never improved, and he died Monday morning, surrounded by his family there at St. Joseph's Hospital in Burbank.
Very, very sad.
So we knew that it was on Wednesday when he was hospitalized, and when paramedics did get to his house, he was coherent, he was talking, and from there we're told his condition kind of deteriorated.
And, you know, from what we're told over the weekend while he was in the hospital, you know, he was surrounded by family, loved ones, the entire time he was there, but the actual words that were said to us was, he's not improving. There had just not been any change in his condition, wasn't improving, and we knew that he'd been heavily sedated. I think doctors were hoping, you know, that his brain would be able to recover. That did not happen, and he passed away Monday morning. So a sad thing for his fans from all the way back to Beverly Hills 90210. And right now, he is was one of the main cast members of Riverdale, and a lot of his co-stars on that show reacting this morning to the death.
That's right, including Molly Ringwald, who plays his ex-wife on the show. But it kind of shows you, I mean, from the 90210 days to Riverdale days, the reactions you've kind of seen from his passing are pretty incredible. I mean, it seems like he touched almost everyone in show business at some point in his career, and it's both young and older fans now, too.
Yeah, I mean, 90210, this is going to sound like hyperbole, but I promise you guys that it's true. At one point, Luke Perry was one of the biggest stars in the world. 90210 was not just a television show, it was sort of a cultural phenomenon. And those guys, him, Jason Priestley, Shannon Doherty, Ian Ziering, all of those guys, they were amongst the most sought-after, hottest stars of anywhere. So he managed to carve out a fantastic career for himself after that.
Right, it wasn't pigeonholed into that sort of, and did great work.
But everyone around the town knows Luke and has dealt with Luke, and it was, or knew him, should I say.
Yeah.
So it's a shock to a lot of people.
I think Harvey had put it this way last week. He knew some people involved in 90210 in the development of that show, and he said that Luke was by far just the most beloved by everyone, not just the co-stars, not just people you saw on television, but the people who did the work behind the scenes really appreciated him. He was not a diva, and like you said, was one of the biggest stars in the world at that time, and could have been, but was not that guy, which is why I think you're seeing the reaction that has been pouring out in social media to Luke's death. So he was 52 years old, and obviously will be much missed in this town.
Hi, Rosemary in Florida here. This is so sad. There is something about his death that it feels just like when Princess Di died. Like there was something so familiar and relatable about him, even though he was like a huge star and you know, such a stud and everything, that it's just so sad. I mean, and he worked out, he ate healthy, he seemed to have a balanced life, he had the love and prayer of millions all over the world, and it's just so shocking and so sad.
Yeah, because it just came, and as it always does with the stroke, comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, now not only obviously his fans are reacting, but you know, the cast at Riverdale today, they shut down the set, and you know, the producers put out a message where they said how much he will be missed and beloved by everyone on the set, and obviously they have a tough thing they're going to have to deal with in the off, you know, in between seasons here to figure out how they're going to write that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.